So the Saturn Awards are like these genre awards, for like sci-fi and horror and fantasy and all these really cool things that nerds love growing up, but that the Emmys and Grammys, or what are those things? The Tonys, Oscars, I don't know. Those things, they don't usually cover those as much, except for that year that Lord of the Rings, knocked it all out of the park. So
the Saturns try to make up for everything else being so damn mainstreamitis, all this talent that's being ignored over here in all the genre.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the website right now. It looks like they have not updated it to show the winners, but they did, Melissa?
Well, I have a list of winners right here. I did, but I don't know where that went.
Okay.
But,
check this out. So first I'm going to show this goodie bag. Here's this goodie bag that they gave all of us real quick. Actually, we'll open that later. Right now, we got to just say the fact of the matter is that Discovery kicked ass. Okay. I got to sit at the table, at the Star Trek table with our buddies, Doug Jones, with Michelle Paradise, executive producer and writer of Discovery. Also Isa Briones of Picard. And Doug Jones won Best Supporting Actor, which is awesome. Everybody loves Doug Jones. Discovery won Best Sci-Fi Series. Michelle Paradise, who I'd never met before, is actually very funny. She was very Tig Notaro-esque in her acceptance speech. Very like comedic, dry humor. Very funny.
Her. I have not interviewed or sat and talked to her at any length, but her background is in improv before she went on, So yeah, I've been really. She's always seems like she's really humble and down to earth and self-deprecating when you see her. In fact, that day at the what annoys me sometimes at Star Trek Day, they had her and several of the Discovery cast there, and I think she said one thing the whole time. They kept talking. They wanted to talk about the season, and it was all and nothing against actors. But I kept thinking, I was looking around going, you got the executive producer right there. Ask her something. And they never, it was always about the actors, So I was like, meh. But I'm really impressed by her.
They just don't get it like we do, They don't get it.
She's sitting right there. They never ask anything. It was
the insane. Writers
like,
say
why
the
did
most
you have her if
interesting
you're
things.
not going to? Yeah. Well, there it starts with them, but anyway.
And another thing that won't show up on the stat sheet that Melissa, I think, has pulled up is that, like with everything else in the world, it turned into a Doug Jones love fest. Okay. Half the people up on stage were like, oh my God, Doug Jones is here. Thank you so much to Doug Jones. And the horror people that would win, they'd be like, thank you for this award. And Doug Jones is in the, it was just like everybody, it was like this great Doug Jones love fest. Bruce Campbell was also the host. So there was a lot of Bruce Campbell love and well-deserved. Also in Star Trek news, Christopher Lloyd was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award. And Larry, you know why that's Star Trek news, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he was Scrooge in Star Trek 3. Yeah. Absolutely. Sure.
But yeah, Back to the Future is the big one. But yeah. And
he was Scrooge 2 years before he was Doc Brown.
Yes, but he was Doc Brown longer, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. He had yeah. But I'm just saying.
No, that's two fantastic roles, and he was so fun and adorable and pleasant on stage during his acceptance speech. Really cool. But then just to finish up on Doug Jones, when he's walking out there and everybody's mobbing him for pictures, and you realize that Discovery has such a gem, to have this horror icon that's now a sci-fi icon. That's big. And I think this is the second year in a row that Discovery's won Best Sci-Fi. Well, second Saturn Awards in a row, because they didn't have one last year.
Right. This is the, and then I think, that caught my eye because they were sharing, Instagramming their photos and socializing. But I think Patrick won also for lead actor.
For best lead actor.
I think that that may have happened when I stepped out, because I did wonder. I was like, I thought I saw Picard. Sorry.
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart nominated for something. I missed one of the things, and that must have been it. So he did win, huh? I didn't know that.
And I mean, I wasn't there, but I haven't seen his face plastered everywhere. So I'm betting maybe he wasn't there.
He was not. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that wasn't a flash bulb in your face like seeing Michelle and Doug and you in some of the pictures. Yeah.
Melissa, can you confirm or deny the winners?
Yeah. Best actor on television, Patrick Stewart for Picard.
Yes, indeed. Damn it.
Woohoo! Yeah.
And I think Sinequel was nominated for actress and has won before, but not last night. Yeah,
best actress went to the woman from Outlander. Such a good show. That's such a great show. I don't know how to say her name, so I'm not gonna try. Catriona Balfe. I don't know.
Well, that's really cool. I didn't know that about Patrick Stewart. What great news! I missed that.
So wow. Star Trek's won 3 last night.
Yeah.
Right. Very, very cool. And Star Wars won a bunch too for Mandalorian and Episode 9. I'm like, how far back does this thing reach if Episode 9 just won 2 things? Didn't that come out like?
Well, it's this is probably a delay, pandemic delay.
Yeah.
I mean, the nominations were from March, and then that's a year back. So.
Well, I think they included from July 15th, 2019 to November 15th, 2020. So.
But didn't it come out before that? Maybe I'm wrong. It just feels like a long time ago. Time has no meaning anymore.
I mean, a little time-space dilation back there.
Because Aaron and I watched that in the theaters. Yeah.
When?
So, probably when it came out. So, and he was still around. So.
Right. It just feels like it was longer ago, like 2018.
It's the before times, Ryan.
Yeah.
Anything before with the pandemic.
Yeah. BC before COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't feel sooner. It feels later. It feels like longer ago. Or I guess I'm saying that wrong. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So Saturn Awards was awesome. I'm just going to pull out the things that they gave us. Looks like a cool comic book. Vengeance of something or other.
And I have a question. What did they have for dinner?
Well, I got the vegetarian cauliflower option. What's this, Larry?
That's the documentary that Mark and Scott Mantz and several people are working on that. In 1982, greatest geek year ever.
Oh, cool!
Yeah, I did no idea how much is there. They've talked to 1 billion people because their list of subjects was a mile long.
Dark Shadows.
Dark Shadows Masters. What's his name? Mike Flanagan, the director that does all the horror stuff. He named this as like what taught him how to write. What's this one?
It's upside down. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Nice.
And we found what was that?
Laws of Attraction. What is this? This is like it's like a rock opera.
Somebody's cleaning out their CD and their DVD closet. Here's the
totally.
Looks like a garage
These
sale.
came through a time vortex. Here, it's Sci-Fi. Yeah.
What's this one?
They're clearing out.
Stargirl. Stargirl won something too. I think it was best young actress or something.
Yeah.
And lastly, The Flash.
Oh.
If it's not very good, I heard they're going to change the name to The Flush.
A lot of people liked it. However.
We saved the best for last. Here, check it out. A Rick and Morty comic book. Rick and Morty versus Dungeons and Dragons. Wow, that's awesome.
Wait, is that a module to play? Is that a scenario, or is that
and Dryad, of course. Anyway, All right. Well, Larry. Oh, there's candy in here too, or something.
Ooh.
Chapstick.
And you won't share that either, I bet. Okay.
Oh no, it's soap. We can share, Larry. We could share the soap together.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so Larry, any final thoughts on the Saturn Awards? I'd never been before. I didn't know too much about the lore. I just knew that it was like the big hoopla about all of the cool nerd culture.
I had it. Yeah. No, I mean, they've been around for a long time. They focused on the genre shows and give a lot of talent, a lot of, creative talent. The guilds is, I mean, the different writing and directing and acting, but also, makeup and visual effects and all those. And it's just kind of a specialized version of all the mainstream award, Oscars and Emmys and Golden Globes and all that. But a lot of talent is recognized, and it specializes in all the genre, sci-fi and horror and fantasy, and gives a lot of people recognition. They've got one more thing they can put on their trophy shelf, but otherwise get ignored by everything else mainstream, since they ignore. Lord of the Rings was a breakthrough, and very rarely does anything sci-fi. I remember everybody of my generation was shocked when Star Wars was nominated for Best Picture, and we were all pissed. It was obviously the biggest movie of the year, and that's old school, like the Oscars. They're still trying to reform the Oscars, but that was just fighting over genres and ignoring all the new stuff bubbling up. Has a Marvel superhero movie ever done? Well, they have in the tech and the creatives, but as far as
right.
Yeah. They're still fighting.
True.
That.
I don't think they've ever won anything as far, or even been. Are they ever even nominated for Best Actor?
No, I don't think any one of them have.
To 10 nominees now, and even then they barely creep in. So.
Yeah, like Larry said, it's always the tech stuff or makeup.
And on the Emmys, Star Trek is always, Star Trek finally got nominated last year. Next Generation, they got a series nomination.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Leonard, back in the 60s, I think Leonard was nominated for Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor twice.